Update 3. My boss fired me after I interviewed with other companies, even though she had denied me a raise for 3 consecutive years. I consider this disloyal, she said, revoking my building access on the spot. I smiled, wished her well, and left without causing a scene. 3 days later she received an email from. I can meet at 9 a.m., I agreed. But to be clear, I've signed an employment contract elsewhere. I'm not coming to negotiate a return. Understood, Elaine said, though her tone suggested she didn't believe me. I'll see you tomorrow at our offices. After hanging up, I poured myself a glass of wine and stepped onto my apartment balcony. The spring evening was cool but pleasant, the city lights beginning to twinkle as dusk settled. Tomorrow would bring a conversation I hadn't anticipated having, but perhaps it was necessary. A chance to articulate what had gone wrong at Harbor Point, not just for my own closure but as feedback that might benefit those who remained. My phone buzzed with an email notification from David Klein, subject line, "Welcome to the team." Whatever happened tomorrow, I knew one thing for sure, I wasn't looking back. The Harbor Point reception area felt strange to enter as a visitor. Jessica's eyes widened when she saw me, her professional smile faltering. "Addison, you're here for the meeting with Miss Winters?" "That's right," I confirmed, signing the visitor log. Another surreal moment. "I'll let her know you've arrived," Jessica said, then lowered her voice. "For what it's worth, everyone's talking about how wrong this was. You were the best of us." Her words warmed me. "Thank you, Jessica." The elevator ride to the conference room gave me a moment to center myself. I had dressed professionally in a navy suit, not to impress but to remind myself and everyone else that I was approaching this meeting as an equal, not as a dismissed employee seeking redemption. Elaine Winters was already waiting when I arrived, a slim folder in front of her. In her 60s, with silver hair cut in a precise bob, she had the poised confidence of someone used to making million-dollar decisions before breakfast. "Miss Walker, thank you for coming," she said, standing to shake my hand. "Please have a seat." I expected Victoria to join us, but as Elaine closed the door, it became clear this would be a private conversation. "I've reviewed your personnel file," Elaine began, opening the folder. 6 years of excellent performance reviews, consistent growth in your account portfolio, and 3 formal requests for salary adjustment, all denied. She looked up at me. I was not aware of this pattern. This surprised me. I assumed compensation decisions were reviewed at the board level. Major compensation changes, yes, but management has discretion within certain parameters. Elaine's expression remained neutral, but her tone suggested disapproval. Victoria has been operating with significant autonomy. "I see. What I don't see," she continued, "is documentation justifying your termination yesterday. There's no company policy prohibiting interviews with other organizations." I kept my response measured. The word used was disloyal. Elaine's eyebrow arched slightly. An interesting choice given the circumstances. She closed the folder. "Ms. Walker, I'll be direct. The board would like to offer you reinstatement with the adjusted compensation you requested in your last review, plus a 10% increase, and the title of Senior Account Director." The offer was better than anything Victoria had been willing to consider, but it came 3 years and 1 humiliating dismissal too late. "That's a generous offer," I acknowledged. "But as I mentioned on the phone, I've already accepted a position elsewhere, at North Bay Solutions." Elaine stated, not asking. I didn't confirm or deny, maintaining professional boundaries. My new role